Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of the Planet Crafter. So as usual, I'll give you a quick look at our screens, although nothing really. We've been a bit slack on terraforming the last few episodes, but we're going to continue our ship exploration from the last episode. So we did 6 wrecks and we're going to continue on with the 7th one. And I did do a separate video a couple of episodes back which showed you all of the locations of the wreck sites, and we're doing them in order of that video. So I'll leave a link for that video in the description below if you want to watch that and find all the locations that we're going to. I've put a teleporter at each one. I've got these containers set up for supply so that our drones will come pick up any stuff that we put in there. And we're at the warp gate, and I'll wait until this storm passes. I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I set up these containers so our drones will come pick up all this stuff that we shove in there. We have been through this wreck. Came through this wreck when it was dry. Now it's going to be full of water. So we've already looted most of this wreck, but we haven't looted the locked sections, which we need this fusion energy cell for. And there's also, now that we have our T2 deconstructor, we haven't been back here since getting that, so there'll be some other technical debris. That's on the other side of the wall, that technical debris. We can do that. You'll find a chest down the end of this tunnel. We've already got that in a previous episode. I am underwater, so I need to keep mindful of my oxygen levels. Here is a message. We've already read this. I'll let you pause and read that if you wish. Okay, so these this technical debris with our tier 2 deconstructor can take all them and they will give us circuit boards. But this is what we're here for. We're going to pop our fusion energy cell in there, and even though we are completely underwater, that still works, and so does this underwater. So we'll grab all these. Alrighty. So let's see, that's where we've been. Alrighty. So through here, this is opened up. And we have more technical debris in the corner there. Grab all that. Get ourselves a crate here. Terra tokens. You right click on those, they'll add to your total, and you can find your total down here, but this won't appear until you've built your first trade rocket. However, if you do right click, they will still add to your total before building a trade rocket. They just won't be visible. So as soon as you build it, you'll see that total come up. So we've got a bunch more technical debris here. And more Terra tokens, more Terra tokens. Okay. So that's a full load. So what I'll do is I will run these outside, drop this stuff off, and I'll be back to you in just a moment. Okay, so I've emptied out my inventory. Collect all this stuff, dismantle that one, and I'm not sure if there's any more in here. Definitely looks a lot different with all the water in here now. Oh, we went through there. Okay, this is where we turned it on. Alright. We don't believe we can get through there. This just goes down to the same place where we were. Yep. Okay. So I think that might be it for this wreck. Not sure if there's any other areas that I'm missing. So, alright, well, if I have missed any areas in there that you know of, then please leave me a comment down below. But we'll pop all this stuff in here. And we'll rearrange it. Now, I will take the lermers with me because they do not appear in the demand supply list. So take those with me manually, and our drones will take all this. You can see there's an icon there where a drone's picking up the seeds. Some of this other stuff that they're not picking up, that's because our lockers full of those back home are full. But let's move on. So now wreck number 8, and we've already looted the satellites. They are also listed in my previous video where I showed you all the locations. This one here we've already done as well. So to get into here, we climb up the rock here and we go through. These 2 chests respawn. They respawn empty. I'm not going to worry about them. We've got so much iron that it's not funny. But so that's wreck number 8. Pretty straightforward. Actually, was there any let me just double check. Don't think there was any technical debris in here. There is. Okay, so yeah, it's still worth coming back with your T2 deconstructor. Alright, so there we go. Alrighty. Now to number 9. And we've also already done these ones as well. So this is in the spires. There's a big container there. We can't get into that one. Can get into this one. You will find a crate or 2 behind here. And you'll find these solar panels, but they won't be standing up like that. They'll be crushed on the ground. You can dismantle them on the ground and rebuild them, and that is a good source of early power in the early game. And there's another one down here. And that'll be wrecked in here as well. There'll also be some chests back there, but we've already got those. So we will dump this stuff. Okay. I'll take that with me. Alright, I'm just going to wait till this storm passes and I'll be back to you in a moment. Righty. Okay, so the storm's over. We're going to continue now to the 10th wreck, which is, I believe, the newest one. One of the newest ones. And that is over by the waterfall. So, this one requires... shovel that in there. Requires 3 fusion energy cells. Now, we haven't explored this one at all. So, I do not know my way around this wreck at all. Not even the advanced bits before actually putting in the fusion cells. So let's have a look. Pop our flashlight on. Okay. Alright. Let's try down here. Okay, this is a rather large wreck. Deconstruct stuff around here. Alrighty, spiral staircase. Okay. There's stuff to deconstruct on the other side of that door and that door, so I imagine that is going to open up. What have we got in here? Always a good idea to check shelves. There we go. Chip. Well, maybe in future updates we'll be able to use those, but we have unlocked everything that we can at this stage. Some stuff in a crate here, we'll grab that. Alright, that appears to be everything here. At least until we find the fusion reactor. Alrighty. So that was the way we came in, so I'll do this one. Alright, so another staircase. Alright, we've got technical debris here. Got a chest down here. Terra tokens. We'll take them. And now these appear to be cryopods. Can't see inside them. There is a storage crate here though. Grab that. Alright. So we are full. So I'm going to duck outside and drop this stuff off. And I'll come back here and I'll see you when I get back. Okay. So, I don't know whether that's like a foil lining or whether they're body bags in there or whether these guys have been turned into charcoal or what. But, anyway, these do look like cryopods. So, this trip didn't turn out too well for those guys. So head down. There's a crate there. More Terra tokens. Take those. Alrighty. So, alright. Now we came in this way. What's down here? Oh, this is only a small little room. Get to that crate. More Terra tokens. Take that. And the loot in all these crates is always random. So you might get more different loot than what I'm getting. But that will also be different depending on how advanced you are through the game. So the later you leave it to loot any of the blue crates, the more chance you've got of getting some better quality stuff. But I guess at this stage for me it's kind of a bit too late because pretty much most of the stuff that I'm picking up we already produce in our factory. But I can do with the lermers. Is that another crate? Yep. So there's crates hidden everywhere here. Easy to miss them because they blend in with these chairs. Right, I think that's all of them. Okay, so we'll continue down this way. Got some debris here to clear out the way. Okay. Alright, so guess we'll go this way. Little box in the corner with a chip. And geez, these storms don't want to let up outside. So we'll continue on. Got another locker here. More Terra tokens. Take all that stuff. Okay. Deconstruct that one. And something behind there. Nope. Alright. So we've got room for 2 more things. And that opens up a whole new room. Alright. I will go and empty my inventory and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, so I've dropped off all my stuff, so we'll continue here. Grab all of this stuff. And no messages. Alright, so there's the fusion reactor. And that takes 3 cells. We'll activate those in a moment. So grab all this. Couple of crates here, more Terra tokens. Take all of that. More Terra tokens. Okay. I think that's all there is here. Let's just check the walls with our deconstruction tool. Make sure there's no hidden panels. Doesn't look like it. See if this one lights up red. So we're going to put in 3. Okay. Alrighty. So, don't recall seeing any other doors down here. I think they were all in that main sort of midsection between the between those sleeping compartments, or the cryopod areas. Let's just see. I don't think there was any doors through here. That's the way out. Well, we'll drop off our stuff. And that's another full load. So grab a food out of there and a water, I guess. Okay. So that means we need to go up here. Up the stairs again. Alright, so we've got this door open. Right, so those 2 there didn't unlock. But we do have... Alright, more stuff this way. Interesting. Okay, more Terra tokens there. Alright. More technical debris. Another chest here. More Terra tokens. We'll take those. Okay. Doesn't look like anything else there. Double check. Alrighty, so back down the stairs, I guess, and to the other end. over here. Up these stairs. Okay, we've got a few doors up here, so let's see. More Terra tokens. Alright, so that's another full load. So what I'll do, our locker outside is full, so I will run back outside, teleport back to our factory and dump some stuff, and then I'll come back. So I'll see you in another moment. Okay, so back up here. We've got some more debris to clear out the way. Chest in here. More Terra tokens, 1,000 that time. Pretty decent. Alright. Doesn't look like much else in here. More through this way. Chest here. Okay. I think this is where we were. I think that debris respawned, to be honest. But okay. I think we've been everywhere. Just double check the walls. Make sure there's nothing else that secretly deconstructs and opens up. Let's just double check the other end. Okay, so those ones are closed. Alright, yeah, see that's respawned because we were in here before. Little funny table. None of the loot's respawned though. Okay. I think that's it for that wreck. So let's head back. And so my whole purpose for exploring all the wrecks, I don't really need most of these resources. I've got abundance of all of it. But we have not been doing much in the way of terraforming. And so I mainly wanted to get all the get as much lermas and plants as I could. Hopefully some trees, but anyway. Let's see. Alright, so let's head back to the factory now. Quick drink. Alrighty. Turn my light off. And pop down here. That's full. Alrighty. Shove all of that in there. Except for the lermas, chips, because drones won't pick those up. Alright, so we got quite the haul. Let's check what our lerma stock's like now. Lermas. That's quite a few. So we could do some rockets, maybe a bit of sequencing. Let's head back down again, head back to our command room. Shovel these chips in here. Okay. And we've gone up 0.01% while we're doing that. But that is going to do it for this episode. So if you did enjoy this episode, please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.